how filing your immigration application with outdated forms can totally impact your case and lead to a denial and rejection of your file. In this video, we'll talk about the impact of using outdated forms and how to find out the most up-to-date editions of your immigration forms so your case will never be delayed or rejected because of an outdated form. So if you're interested in this, I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody, and welcome to our immigration channel. This is a place where you get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration information, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Sapochnick, and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and I help clients in all 50 states and all over the world. In this video, we'll talk about the importance of filing your immigration forms with the most up-to-date versions and how to find out if your form is outdated. This is really important because recently immigration has been rejecting a lot of cases just for that reason. But before we dive in, if you're here for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, click the bell to be notified of any new videos and every time we go live, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. So let's talk about immigration forms and how to avoid one of the biggest mistakes in filing your case with immigration: outdated forms. It's very important to understand that USCIS will not accept your application if you file an outdated or expired form. It's simple as that. As soon as they see that one of your forms is expired, they'll send the entire case back to you. And we've seen that happen just recently with an application of an adjustment of status where the client only had 2 days left on their status in the United States. Their student visa was expiring. They filed their adjustment of status application, and their I-130 form was filed with an expired form. There was an outdated version. So immigration sent the entire package back. It took the client 2.5 weeks to receive the entire file back, but by then they already were out of status, they overstayed, and while they could still fix their problem, they caused a lot of stress and anxiety for no reason. All they had to do was check their forms. And I'll tell you in this video exactly how to do it, so make sure you watch this all the way until the end. While you can still beg and plead immigration to accept your case by showing them that you did file it on time, but the form was expired and you're just asking for an exception, it's still going to cause you a lot of stress, and they may not reconsider your request to accept this case as filed with the original date because it was your fault that you didn't check the forms and your forms expired. So let me show you how to check the expiration date on the form that you file with immigration. So let's look at Form I-130. It's a very common form when you file a petition for a family member, like a spouse, a parent, a brother or sister. Form I-130, a petition for alien relatives. So let's look at that form right now on the screen, and I'll show you how to find the expiration date of that form. Go to together to the immigration website. We're gonna pull the form. These forms are available on USCIS website. Make sure you get the form from their website only. If you're using a software, it's really important to understand that they have also the correct version. So when you go on their website, you can pull, in fact, we can go here and you can see this is Form I-130. You can file this application online. It's available to file online, and the form should be updated. But you can check the current edition of the form by going to the edition date right here. And it's going to pull up and it's going to show you that the current edition is July 20th, 2021. This is the most recent edition, and you should be using that. If you're going to use a PDF and you're not going to file online, you should be opening the PDF, and the current date is going to be at the bottom of each form. You can see it right here. It's July 20, 2021. This is the way you check the edition of the form. So you go online, you check the edition date on the actual website, and also when you open the PDF, the date is at the bottom of each form. And Form I-130, it's July 20th, 2021. This is the current version, and you should be using only this version to file your application. Now, USCIS recently has updated its forms, and I want to go over this video. Some of the forms have been updated and some of the new dates. Once again, you can find those dates by going to the USCIS website, opening those forms, and as I just showed you, at the bottom of the form, you will find the actual date that is the most current date. So let's look at some of the forms that have been updated in the past few weeks. Starting with Form I-134, Declaration of Financial Support. This is a common form right now, especially with the United for Ukraine program. All the US sponsors are going to be needing to use this form, and therefore it's very important that you use the current edition. The most recent edition of Form I-134 is April 25th, 2022. Starting on June 27, 2022, they will only accept this version, until June 27, you can use the previous version as well. And that's something important to know when you go check the edition of your form. So for example, Form I-130 or Form 45, when you go to the different editions on the website, it will tell you until what date they'll accept the previous editions and from what date they will only accept the new edition. So that's also important to check, because if you already filled all your forms with the previous edition and they're still accepting it, it will be okay for you to file the application, assuming that it says that on their website. Another form I wanted to mention is Form I-539, application to extend your status or change your status inside the United States. Very common for visitors to use that, people that change status from a tourist to a student, or from a student back to a tourist. Very common application. And the current version of the form is December 8, 2021, and starting from April 21st, 2022, they would only accept this version, and any previous versions will not be accepted, and your application will be sent back. Remember, the current edition is December 08, 2021. If you're filing for an extension of your tourist visa and you have only a few days left or a few weeks left, and you're going to use the wrong edition, by the time you send it over there and they're going to send you the case back, you will fall out of status. Always check the expiration date of the forms that you're filing. So once again, hopefully this information has been helpful, because a lot of people are complaining that their cases have been rejected just because of one form. Well, this is what it is. Always check the expiration date of your forms. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. And if you need my help with any of your immigration cases, you can text me at 619-483-4549. I'm here for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.